what is one possible solution to the equation this? So a complicated-ish algebra question here. What we want to do is get these x's out of the denominator so that eventually we can combine these guys and get some sort of equation. So what I want to do is multiply these guys by something that will get rid of their denominators. So I want to multiply this guy by x plus 1. I want to multiply this guy by x minus 1. But remember, whatever I multiply one of these guys by, I have to multiply everything by. So I'm going to multiply both sides by x plus 1 times x minus 1. So times x plus 1 times x minus 1. What will that let me do? Well, notice the x plus 1, when we distribute this here, will cancel out the bottom. And we're just going to be left with 24 times x minus 1. Here, when I multiply this in distributing, the x minus 1s will cancel, as they should. That's why I did this. And I'm left with 12 times x plus 1. Here, I just have to FOIL, so I get x squared minus 1 when I FOIL those guys. Let's distribute 24x minus 24 minus 12x minus 12. Careful with your signs. X squared minus 1. Now let's combine like terms here. So this is going to be 12x minus 36 equals x squared minus 1. Let's bring everything to one side so that I can factor this. So I get x squared minus 12x plus 35. Factor x minus 7, x minus 5. So x equals 7 and x equals 5. What I would recommend before you put down either one of these answers is to test it. So let's test 5, for example. So we're going to get 24 over 6 minus 12 over 4. Well, this is going to be 4 minus 3, which is 1, which is exactly what we wanted it to equal. You could also test 7, and I believe, yep, 7 would work as well. But we only have to put one of them. So we'll put 5 as our answer, but 7 could also work. And that's the answer. This is one of those questions that, again, reveals to us where they're going in this test. So no tricks, no sneaky things here. You just got to remember, have to find the least common denominator, got to multiply in order to find, get these terms separated, to get our x's on one side, and then combine, get a quadratic, right? So this is just a pretty standard, not easy, but standard rational equations math class type question. So if you're comfortable with the algebra, you'll be good. If not, something you'll want to work on. All right, that's it for our math questions. Let's move on to the next set of questions, which is going to be reading.